angel coach, alchemist, and author of Receiving from Your Angels. This is day 6 of 30 days of courage, visibility, and angel medicine. It is a Saturday. I rarely work on the weekends, so I think the biggest stretch for me doing these 30 days was just doing it on the weekends and doing it on Sunday. So I'm really excited because I'm going to make this really short. In part, that's why I'm holding my phone. I could tripod it, but I want to make it short. So actually that picture behind me is a picture of my soul. So I'm here to serve those highly sensitive, highly intuitive souls who are ready to take their pain, their wounds, hey, Kate, good morning, and turn it into their medicine, turn it into a blessing, a miracle, a gift, and to receive all the gems from whatever is heavy or leaden in your life, turning that all into spiritual gold. So that's what I'm here to do. That's my mission. That's my medicine. And today, what came to me, what came to me for the teaching, and I was like, ooh, this is definitely my soul, was about, let me just start with, it was a really stressful week. My daughter decided to, this has been in the works for a while, but we moved her out. My daughter decided to change majors and also change schools. So she's leaving, she left the university that she was at and is coming home to go to a closer university. And it's all a blessing, it's all wonderful, but we had moved her out on Tuesday. And what was interesting was, Monday was a really full day, and it was my first day of doing the, visibility, so and I didn't think about it for too long. I got the download to do it on Thursday. I started on Monday, which I was proud of. But still, just the initial, I have to do this and add it to my schedule and everything like that. And so Monday was really busy. Tuesday, we moved her out, and then I had a work party at night. Wednesday, I had my final Cycle Breakers class, Angelic Cycle Breakers. It was a 6-week journey, 2-hour class. And that's when Ellie went into the hospital, my cat. So that was super stressful. I woke up Thursday, my cat's in the hospital. I have another class. So I realized how many I don't want to work every single night and day. And then Thursday, I had a class that was on the books for a really long time before my daughter decided to move out, teaching angelic healing frequencies. And so I had 20 people coming to this studio to receive energy healing from me while a beautiful sound healer, played music, sang and did the whole side. It was awesome. And I realized I did energy work on 22 people and felt just so balanced afterward. I was like, wow, my capacity has really stretched. And then yesterday was just so busy. So it was a stressful week, mostly because of the cat. And then just the extra stretching of how much I signed up for this week. Speaking of signed up for. And here was the teaching. Thank you, angels. So when you're working with your angels, when you're devoted to receiving love from your angels, to listening to their messages and taking divinely guided action, it doesn't mean you're never going to have stress, because we're human. So that's one level, right? We're going to have stress because we're human. The second thing is, and this is something my teachers talked about, my teacher, Lisa Espinosa, the angels have talked to me about it, my own soul, and then she always keeps reiterating it, is, the angels, God, the angels, the ascended masters, cannot take away your lessons. And this isn't about punishment. This isn't about, oh, you did something wrong and now, you have to face the music or anything like that. Your soul has a divine curriculum that set it all up. And for me, what I noticed this week about the stress was, it's like I recognized that there was stress, and it definitely was landing in my nervous system in a different way than it has before. And what I mean by that is, ultimately, I feel like I handled it better. I also realize I have PTSD. I have medical PTSD from my mom's cancer journey and death. And then I have obviously now like pet PTSD, pet medical PTSD, because I was like, just still triggered from what happened in February. And maybe I'll share more about what happened with Ellie in February. But anyway, she had pancreatitis, and she was diagnosed with diabetes and then went into remission for 10 months. And then just it all of a sudden popped up again. So, but I realized I didn't process that to the level I could have. So that was interesting. But, I think people have this notion, or it's really a false belief that, oh, if you're so spiritual, oh, if you're so connected, oh, if you're so aligned with your angels, nothing challenging is ever going to happen to you. And it's just not true. We are human. We have a divine curriculum. We signed up for the friction, the stress, the challenges, and the initiations to grow. So here's what I do with my clients. I help them look at that pain, that stress point, that issue in the tissue through the eyes of love. So my job this weekend, and I'm just getting this download right now from my angels, to understand, what did I learn from the trauma. Been a lot of trauma. What did I learn from the post-traumatic stress? What am I learning from this? And start processing it, right? Continue processing it. And so what I noticed it was different this time was, I doubled down on the relax, release, receive process. I kept redevoting. I kept connecting to my angels. It's so interesting because I chose the fuel of spiritual relaxation this week. And I'll talk more about fuel and what that means in future offerings. And, this couldn't have been a better fuel because I needed to keep surrendering the stress, surrendering the fear, surrendering the post-traumatic, right? The past trauma. Because honestly, we caught what she's going through way earlier, and she only had 24 hours in the hospital instead of 5 nights in the hospital. Which is of course a blessing and a gift. And there's also some missing pieces I'm still processing, but so understand that the stressful things that you're going through, first of all, your angels can't take your lessons away from you. And why would they want to, right? Like, your soul set that up. So take all your power back that, this is happening to you, and start understanding this is happening for you, for your growth, for your healing, for your ability to step onto your highest timeline. So that was the teaching, right? That you are the keeper of your mind and body, and that you get to choose what is in your field, who is in your field, and how you navigate the stress, the challenges, the traumas that you may be experiencing at this time. And understand that you're going to have those, we're going to have stress, trauma, challenges, and all the things, pain, as a human. So why would we do it alone, right? Start inviting your angels to guide, surround, direct, and protect you. Start inviting your angels to send you more love. One of my most favorite mantras, not that I forgot about it, but it's just so ingrained in me, I don't even realize that it's a teaching, is angels send me love. And it was funny because, I started saying that when I would feel stress, or I would start saying that when I was, feeling anxious or whatever, sad, all the things. And, then I started saying it out loud. And my kids would actually know that I was having a challenging moment when I would start saying, angels send me love. And there's a deeper teaching on that, because they're actually always sending you love. So it's really about shifting your perception into just receiving the love that's already there. But we'll just leave it at angels send me love, right? So I leave you with angels send me love when you're having a stressful moment, when you're having a traumatic moment. And take all your power back, that whatever you're experiencing right now is part of your soul's journey, and that you don't have to navigate this alone. There are so many tools. There's so many angels. There's so much medicine that's available for you. So I'm off to Kentucky. I'm going to see one of my favorite bands, Solar Circuit. I'm praying that the roads are going to be safe, because there is some snow, and we did not anticipate snow, even though I know it's December. We've had a very mild winter for like many, many years here in the Chicagoland area. And we're just really getting a lot of snow recently, and also today. So blessing the roads. Can't wait to connect with you again tomorrow. Don't know what time I'm going to go on, if I'll go on from Kentucky tomorrow, or on the road, or just when I get home. So I welcome all the angel blessings and love and safety. And we'll see you tomorrow. All right. I hope this resonated. Lots of love. Bye.